Hi everybody and welcome to Oliver the Gamer 3 at Sonic Generations. Nailed it!
You sure?
Yeah,
that's not my usual intro, you know? In my mind, you've messed up tremendously. I'm very sorry, Trevor.
I didn't do it to your standards. Right now, guys, we are watching Ollie's playing my favorite stage. I think it's my favorite stage in this game. Chemical Plant's beautiful, but I've had a soft place in my heart for Crisis City. Since I heard they put it in the game, because as bad as Sonic 06 is, Crisis City is, I think, the best game, or the best level in that game.
Oh.
And I mean solely from a design, like, it functions, it's a cool idea, right?
Yeah.
Plus the music is unreal!
True.
The music is too good in this stage.
I'm personally more of a Radical Train guy when it comes to Sonic 06, personally.
Oh, I forgot about Radical Train. Whoa, that was a level. Holy crap. Yeah, man, I totally forgot about Radical Train.
Too bad the Max Speed section sucks, but other than that, I mean, I love it.
That is so hard, dude. Like, that Mach speed, that's probably, I think that's the hardest one in the game for me. I don't have
the
a
Radical
problem.
Train one?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with Crisis City. I don't have a problem with the beach. I don't even have a problem with, what is that castle-themed level called? It's bugging me because I know it. It's just sitting on me.
Wait. We have Google. Let's use the power of the Google.
It's called, oh man, because it's a whole red. I feel like it's called Red Sea, but that's what I used to call it. That's not actually what it is.
No, it's not Red Sea at all. It's
what is it? Kingdom Valley is what it's called. Yeah, Kingdom Valley.
Thank you, Google. Or maybe you didn't Google it.
No, I didn't Google that. But
shit.
That's okay. That's all right. But yeah, Kingdom Valley was that was a really cool speed section. But that's actually later in the game. That takes place further into the game than
It's like the last stage before. It's like one of the last stage. No. Sorry. There's like 9 stages to play as in Sonic story. It's like the 8th one. So
yeah. It's also, again, it should be the hardest of the high-speed sections, but I feel like the train left the most accidental deaths.
See, I personally think that the Crisis one is actually the hardest, only for the fact that there's... Have you ever gotten not hit?
Yeah, no, it's impossible. I've not ever, done a flawless run of that. I don't think that is possible. But
it do give you that...
I never die, if that makes any sense. It's harder, but I never die.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta find it. I gotta find like a run where nobody gets hit in Crisis City Mach speed section now.
That's not possible. It's just not. It's just not.
You see that, but there's probably like some pro MLG strats.
MLG super speed run through like Crisis City Flame Tornado segment.
I need to like remember to like put the hair horn for the MLG.
That's funny. As far as, because I was thinking about what the future of Sonic is looking like, because we're probably, I feel like personally we're due for a Sonic game. I guess we did get Sonic Boom. I know we don't talk about Sonic Boom as Sonic fans, but in my head I was thinking about it, because everyone, let's talk about it. Like, everybody wants just Sonic Generations 2. Everybody wants that. Find me one person who doesn't say to me, like, you know what, Sonic Generations, if you're gonna make a Sonic game, do it, right?
A lot of people want Sonic Adventure 3, just saying.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk from a realistic perspective here. I want Sonic Adventure 3, okay?
But it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Especially because of the poor reception these games have, and what people are calling Sonic wow, you are good at this. What people are referring to as the downfall of Sonic starts with Sonic Adventure, which I totally disagree with.
I disagree. It's actually Sonic Heroes, if not Shadow the Hedgehog. But...
It's definitely, for me, it's Shadow, because Sonic Heroes still has that beautiful Sonic Adventure like music and feel to it when you're running through like the big wondrous levels and stuff.
Yeah,
Shadow,
it really is a pretty level. The problem is the fucking controls that they've messed up so damn bad.
They're janky as fuck. Like, you will, and I was telling Ollie here, I played a bit of it. I threw it in my GameCube, right? Fired up the old save file,
and you're like 6 seconds of Team Dark.
Oh yeah, dude, I was sitting there trying to pull a switch, because you have to like go up to the switch and press B to like open it, and my characters were like rolling around on the ground, and then I tried using the power character. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Like, it was a nightmare to pull off, and I still like it. But Shadow the Hedgehog is what I would call unacceptable. Still beat that one.
Because
but,
it is.
Yeah, it is a pretty bad... Like, when they're telling you, like, Shadow, work with the, the agents of my aliens, kill all the gun soldiers. And while I'm working with the aliens, they're attacking me.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, fine. So I take this rocket launcher, and I'm blowing these aliens to Kingdom Come. Which is fine. Which is okay. So I'm doing that. But then I kill one too many aliens, and then, what's his name? Dark Doom is like, Shadow, you've killed too many of our troops. The fight is over. You're a traitor. And then you can't complete the evil side of it. I'm like, oh, go to hell.
That's like the most generic bad guy name. Can we just have like a
Dark
bad guy
Doom.
name? Yeah, Dark Doom.
And he turns into Devil Doom.
It's not even his final
It's funny
form.
because the Bio Lizard, if you even think about it, it's like, well, that's pretty descriptive. The Bio Lizard.
Final Lizard. And then the Final Hazard.
Final Hazard is like, well, it's the last thing you have to do, and it's sort of a hazard. Metal Sonic isn't even called Metal Sonic. He's just called Metal Madness.
True, true.
Yeah.
But like the thing you just said, like Dark Doom,
Dark
you just go like in this form of devil, and he's like, it's not even my final form.
It's not even. Have you seen what happens? No, he doesn't even use the Chaos Emeralds. He just gets really big. He just like figures it out. He's like, you know what? You know what really bugs me about Devil Doom though? I gotta address this, okay? So Devil Doom creates Shadow, okay? He creates Shadow. He's very aware of Shadow's capabilities because he made him, alright? Yet somehow, he was super not prepared for him to get those Chaos Emeralds, go super Hyper Shadow, and kick his ever-loving
Super Shadow, by the way.
Super Shadow. Hypersonic is what I'm thinking of. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do,
You
I
think
do.
he'd be prepared for something like that.
He felt like he didn't know that Shadow was gonna do that, even though it was designed to do that.
And even if he was prepared for... that's funny, I like the balloons. Just miscellaneous in the destroyed city, cover balloons. You think for his perfect plan, let's say hypothetically he knew that Shadow could turn into Hyper Shadow, right? It's not Super Shadow, sorry, Super Shadow.
You were gonna get nerd out, but...
I know, they can come at me. I'm not afraid of any Sonic nerds. I will out-nerd them any day of the week. So anyway, and when he turns into Super Shadow, it's worth mentioning that if he had known, he probably would have done more to hide the Chaos Emeralds from Shadow, so that wouldn't go down. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I understand his plan was maybe like, hey, let's rope Shadow into this. He's a cool guy. I could use his power. That's probably not what went through his head, but and he was gonna use him. That's the point. Yeah, I get that, but realistically, brother, like, come on, Devil Doom, come on. You can do better. This is my favorite version of the song, by the way, the classic Sonic version of Crisis City.
Yeah, yeah.
I have like a 20-minute sting of this on my MP3 player. Whoa. Not intentionally, it just happened that way. What exactly is the objective here?
Just like smash the goalpost, like, and
you just have to get it to the end,
and then you can actually end the stage.
Oh, I see. What happens if it lands?
You lose time.
Oh,
well, you add time.
Oh, I see. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a really fun stage. It's actually, it's one of the most interesting obstacles out there. It really, like, they tweak so much with so little, and that's what I really like about this game.
Yeah, give them credit for, like, cause if you're taking like a platformer and you have to add stuff to do, I can understand why that would be hard. Rayman Origins and Legends do this fabulously, where they essentially have, because they have not a lot to work with, right?
Yeah.
The goalposts move with the fire. Okay, they don't have a lot to work with in general, but they make collection just fabulous, right? Like,
yeah,
they're like, well, guess what? You can collect all these baby like creatures, right? Which give you lumps. What, you call them bobs?
Yeah, I call them bobs.
Okay, so you can collect all the bobs, right? And then once you collect all the bobs, it's like, well, guess what? If you collect lums, you get costumes. Cool. And then they're like, if you get 100% in the game, you unlock all of Origins. And I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's essentially 2 games in 1. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse was gonna play through Origins. I was like, you can just play Legends, and it's perfectly fine.
You get Origins.
I like how it turned to Eggman's face. He's like, no.
Bitch.
Time. But what's it getting at? Legends, Origins. Oh, right. My only downside to Rayman Legends is when they include Origins. My favorite stage in Origins is actually Land of the Living Dead.
It was cut out, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there, but they make it a music stage, and it's not very hard, and yeah.
Well, it's interesting, especially like the 8-bit version of the stage, which is just insane.
Where it like splits the camera like 27 times.
Oh no, like 64 times.
It's retarded. You are actually just looking at like a dot on the stage. You're like, am I that dot? Yeah, I think I'm that dot. It's funny though, because the reason I like Land of the Living Dead so much is because it is like the best example of hard platformer that is perfectly fair. Just requires super precision to play. And when you beat it, because it took me the first time I beat it, I think it actually took me and like my buddy who I was playing it through. My buddy. I was playing it through with completely co-op, right?
Yeah.
We got to that stage, and I remember we had to stop and leave and go. We were going out to dinner, and yeah, we had to come back later and deal with it. It's funny. It was my ex-girlfriend. That's why I stopped, and I was like, "Who did I play that with?" Oh yeah, that's who.
Oh, is it your EB game?
That is the same one. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
that's funny. That is funny. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. That stage is still fantastic, and we still spent hours on it. So to get from one checkpoint to the next was huge, just huge. So
especially with co-op, must be pretty fucking hard.
What's that?
Especially with like co-op, must be pretty freaking hard.
As long as you don't have more than 2, co-op in that game is very passable. It's just like if one of you screws up, you have a backup. Yeah, it's just like, oh man, we died, crap. But if that person can survive long enough to get to a checkpoint, we're at least doing okay.
Okay, so nobody needs to do gun goof ever, or else you're fucked.
Exactly. But we're okay. I mean, you're fine. It's fine.
You're fine. You got them fine bud, girl.
Oh man, I'm sure. No, it's fine. I'm sure if I had said that to her now, she would like lose it on me. What is the power up you're using right now? It's like a shield that turns people into rings.
Yeah, basically, there's a little musical cue, and basically that musical cue, as long as it plays, everybody turns into rings.
I feel like that is the most destructive power. You don't need supersonic when you can actually just turn people into rings.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who we were missing? We were missing Perfect Chaos, but Perfect Chaos, that's a flawless name. There's nothing wrong with Perfect Chaos. That name is excellent.
True, that's like the purest of evil name ever.
It's the most excellent descriptor. Chaos has all the Chaos Emeralds. Perfect Chaos.
Perfect.
Ah, excellent.
Not just that, it's like perfect chaos, like chaos destruction. Like,
and look what
it's like if someone was called. It's like someone was called. Well, I can't think of something that generic. I'm too creative for that kind of
pure
thing.
destruction. Oh, I have one. Do you remember when the game Sonic 06 was going to come out, and they referred to Iblis as the Flames of Disaster?
Yeah.
There you go. That was something. You might not quite remember that, but when all the commercials were out for Sonic 06, it was Eggman in his really cheesy voice and his ridiculous, super realistic face going like,
what is wrong with this?
So creepy. And he was like, I'm going to ignite the flames of disaster. And I was like, please never talk to me ever again. Real person Eggman. That is not okay.
Please die in a fire.
You keep
by
your
unleashing
mouth
the
shut.
flame of disasters.
I hope those flames of disasters melt your face so I don't have to look at them anymore. Oh gosh.
And the clothes.
Nemesis was cool though. I thought he looked he was a cool design.
Sorry, which one?
Mephiles.
Yeah, he was a cool villain. I just wish he kept in his shadow liquid form.
Yes, I agree. I don't understand why when you fight him they don't do more with that boss fight, because when you fight him you just kind of fight.
I don't understand why when he consumes shadow he looks normal at the beginning and then suddenly he goes, no, fuck it, and I'll add crystal.
Yeah, he throws like crystals on his outfit. Like,
yeah, that's like what the.
That's exactly. They just ran out of like. They're like, let's make him as sinister as we can. Let's add crystals.
Wait, what can be very menacing? Crystals.
Crystals! Sega team all high fives one another. Let's talk about this new Sonic Boom project. We did it, everybody. You guys want Quiznos for lunch? Yeah. I'm a little bitter about Sonic Boom, and I haven't played it, but I actually have a friend. I'm a Sonic fan, right? Like through and through. I've played everything. I'm talking I've played everything, including the crap. Like, I have played everything from Sonic Rush to not Sonic Rush, that's a bad example. Sonic R to Sonic Shuffle. Like, I've played all the shit. But my friend is like a real Sonic fan. Like, we're talking, he has one of those like ridiculous limited edition metal Sonic statues that's like, you know what I'm talking about? That's like,
yeah, gotcha.
Good couple feet tall, and it like lights up with fire and shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about this guy. He loves Sonic no matter what he does. No matter what the situation. Dark Guy is the other one.
Even Sonic Boom?
No, here's the thing. Sonic Boom comes out, and I was like, how is it, buddy? Because I knew it's really hard for him, right? Like, he was just like, I mean, they were trying, and I was like, that's not really an answer. And I was like, what is your opinion on it? And he just like, super serious, just broken heart. He's like, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad, bro.
Yeah, that is why you shouldn't buy it.
It sounds like you're pretty choked up about that. And he's just like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, he was just so hurt. It's the only Sonic game he has ever sold.
Whoa.
He sold his Sonic game. And I said, that is deep. Like, that hurts. They struck him in a place that he was not ready to be struck.
God damn it, his soul must be destroyed right now.
He was hurt. And then I told him that they had another 3 Sonic Boom games on the way. Yeah. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. I don't know why know the name of that game, but that game was actually delayed a day or two ago. Again, if you guys are curious when these videos are coming out. But yeah, we don't have to worry about that coming out for a while. But what I was going to say is, I actually kind of wish it would just come out, because I want the crap show to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I just don't understand why they would think of doing a sequel. I mean, other than, like, they had a deal, why would they make a game out of their least successful financially game of all time in the entire franchise?
I honestly think it is because they did have some sort of deal with,
yeah.
It was either with Fox, whoever made the cartoon. It's gonna be whoever made that cartoon.
Yeah, but, because the cartoon's doing good, but the games are doing excessively bad.
Yeah, that's the catch, right? So, clearly what they're doing right now is they're just like, we just have to get through a few more of these, you know? Like, we just have to get past Sonic Boom 2 and 3 so we can get through this crap show.
Yeah.
I have faith in Sega. My only fear with Sega, though, is that, if they make another Sonic Boom game, or not another Sonic Boom game, well, you know, whatever. If they keep making bad Sonic games, they're gonna lose incentive. You know, they're gonna lose faith in their own series. You understand?
Oh, absolutely.
Sonic won't die, and I think that's worth mentioning. Like, people are like, oh, is this the death of Sonic? Sonic's not gonna go anywhere. Because if we can still see Metroid games and shit, you know?
Yeah, okay. By the way, why does Nintendo is holding back on, like, Star Fox and Metroid?
They hate them. I don't know, I just don't have a good answer for that. Metroid Prime is, like, my favorite GameCube game. And, they refuse to release the games. It just hurts me.
Yeah, I don't know. God damn it. Is that on Virtual Console, though? I'm kind of curious. Is it
Metroid Prime? I don't know, man. I have to look into that. But anyway, what I'm getting at is what'll happen with Sonic, at the very least, if Sega keeps, or Sonic Team keeps messing up Sonic games, they'll give the rights to someone else. They'll give the rights to, like, give them to Retro. I would like to see Retro get their hands on it. Retro has been doing me some great work. They gave me Donkey Kong, they gave me they gave me Metroid. I want to see what Retro's got cooking for Sonic the Hedgehog.
That'd be fun. Wait, I'll restate that. That'd be interesting. I'm not sure exactly fun, because from what they've done, they've never, well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. I'm not saying that they should get their hands on the rights, because I still think Sonic Team has the right idea of what they need to be doing. I'm just saying if they do, at some point, I don't know how to describe this better, like panic and abandon the rights, right?
Yeah,
Sega probably won't because they don't have a lot left, you know?
No, they have nothing.
They don't have tons left.
They've basically sold Shenmue to like the PlayStation and stuff like this, so...
They've got nothing else.
They've got nothing.
Who made... I want to know, because Bayonetta's Clover, which used to be Capcom.
Wait, Bayonetta? Isn't it Platinum? Or
Platinum, but the old studio was Clover.
From the first game?
Yeah, I believe so. No, you know what? I'm screwing this up. Clover becomes Platinum at some point or another. You know why I know this? Because Bayonetta makes a very specific Beautiful Joe reference in Bayonetta 1 when she's riding the angel down the lava.
Okay.
When she says the Beautiful Joe's catchphrase. Which, for the record, I've never quite understood. I think he's saying, get to the go-go, baby, but I have no idea what he's saying. But Bayonetta quotes him while she's riding it. But anyway, if I'm correct, and someone in the comments, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this.
Oh, there will be none of them comments, just saying.
Give them time, they'll come in. Platinum will eventually, Clover eventually becomes Platinum, but Clover used to be a Sony company. Like, they used to make games for that. And then eventually the company evolved. And it's actually funny because the Little Angels team that made Bayonetta 1 eventually became a Little Devils. Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. We'll continue this conversation in the next episode. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and go take a look at the rest of all these videos.
They can't rate. Not anymore. They can't rate anymore. I believe you can't do that on YouTube anymore.
Straight? Wait, what song is this? This is the Radical Highway?
Wait.
The song. This is like the Shadow song. What is
Yeah, that's Shadow.
I love this song. Anyway, this has run too long. Join us in the next episode, guys.
We're always like late and end up like on the black screen, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you on the next episode, guys. So stay tuned and you'll know about the conversation.